what's up? It's your boy, Lucky Lefty the Barber, aka Lee Trim, aka Mr. Trim, aka your baby mama's favorite barber, aka Big Barber. Coming to you today, I wanted to kind of show you my tools and my stuff that I use when I cut hair, because I'm really fascinated with a lot of tools that I see people posting on Facebook. So I just wanted to let people see what I use. First off, what you see here is basically my combs, my guards, you know, my detachable blades, my straight razor blades, my straight razors, my brushes and everything. I used to keep all this stuff in my book bag, and I kind of got tired of carrying my book bag around. You know, sometimes it didn't really feel professional. So what I did was I went to the hardware store and I went and picked up this Stanley professional organizer. Now I had to modify some of the compartments because, you know, they stopped here, so I had to basically cut it out. But what I do is, like, usually while I'm taping this, I had just finished sanitizing all my tools. You know, besides using the barber side, what I do is I also hand wash them with like soap, then soak it in the barber side, then wipe them off. But, you know, as you can see, I have my combs in here. You know, I got all my straight razors. Yeah, shout out to MD Barber Supply for the razors. Don't worry, I'm gonna get back to you on the video. I put all my detachable blades here once I clean them off. You know, just my normal tools. You know, everything stays in place once you close it. Nothing moves, nothing falls out. You know, it snaps closed and everything. Next is some of the stuff that I use. You know, of course, you're dealing with clippers, and you know, your clipper care also as your customer care, you have to use a cool care, you know, 5-in-1. It don't necessarily have to be an Andis brand, but you know, the best thing to use is to make sure you get your cool care clipper cleaner, you know. You know, your normal oil, Club Mint aftershave lotion, you know, give them that smell good. The powder. What's missing here is I had a mixture of Polo, alcohol, and water that I usually spray when somebody took it. So, you know, I don't know where that's at. Now, I'm gonna go over here, show you just a few of my brushes I got. You know, a lot of these brushes, you know, of course, you know, this right here is banned in Florida. You know, you can't use this. You can use it, but you can only use it on the customer as far as wiping off the clothes. You can't use it on their skin. You know, you got to use like a paper towel or a neck strip for that. This is the one I just recently bought. You put the powder in here, push the button to release the powder, dust them off. My little brushes. I always recommend the barbers, and even if you start now, always make your business cards. Get you some business cards made up. You know, if you get that customer that good clean cut and they like it, you know, give them a card so they can take it to their friend. Put your information on the back. You can't see that. Can you see that? You can't see that. You can't see that. Put your information on the back, you know, pass them out. All right, so now I'm gonna show you my tools. To be honest with you, I'm a clipper junkie. A lot of times, for real, a lot of these clippers do the same thing. But the fact that I just like clippers, I got a lot of clippers. So first off, I'm gonna show you. To me, if you ever decide to be a barber, one of the best clippers you should buy right off the bat is the Andis Masters. I've had mine for like, what, 3-4 years. I need to get a new blade on them, you know, but these right here, to me, is like the essential starter clipper. It's heavy. After a while of using it, you'll get used to it. But once you switch up to like a lighter clipper, man, this is heavy. So, you know, get you Andis Master, you know, for your first real good clipper. All right, second, I got the Andis Fat Master, which I was lucky to win these in a contest that Andis held on Facebook called Andis Biggest Fan. You know, I told my story how I traded in my Pittsburgh Steelers jersey for a pair of trimmers, which I'm gonna show you those trimmers too, just to get the Andis trimmers. And I actually won, and they mailed me the Fat Master. The Fat Masters, to me, they okay. It's all basically it's just a decent clipper to use for fading and blending, you know. You can tell, you see how the blade is arched. You know, it's good for doing low cuts, you know, evens or whatever. But, you know, it's a good clipper. The next one I got is one I don't really use. I actually got this from my barber school. You know, the barber school told me, you know, hey, we do a lot of fading or whatever, so you might want to get the Fade Masters, which they gave them to me. But for me, you know, I want to learn how to do fades the way with using the comb or just using the guards, you know. To me, like, this is kind of like a cheat, which maybe, you know, some people need to use. I'm not hating on it, but this is just, to me, I like to do it the old way that Barber's been doing it before a special made clipper came out for it. So this is the Andis Fade Master. This don't ever come out the box. I never really use them. Next, I have my baby's babies. I mean, you know, my wife, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have really got these because I really was talking about getting them. But, you know, like I said, I bought so many clippers. I felt like I had to stop somewhere. But she ended up getting them for me. Is the Andis MVP clipper. This right here is kind of like, man, it's kind of like the BGRV, the BGRC, just smaller, just better. Now, I got big hands, but if you can see, like, it's just perfectly built for your hand with the rubber grip, the 2 speeds, the switch down here. You know, you don't see no power box or nothing. The power box is actually in the cord you plug in. But this right here is a great clipper. You know, I recommend it for any barber. You know, whether you like Andis or not, you can't hate on the clipper. Next is my Andis Super Liners. You know, at first I was kind of skeptical about getting these because I heard so many bad reviews about them, about how they're not sharp and blah, blah, blah. Well, when I bought mine, I took them straight out the box and I used them on my son's first haircut. And I mean, the line was just so crisp. I was like, wow, you know, some people just don't understand that, you know, maybe it's your client's skin, hair, you know, maybe they got oil and dirt buildup, you know, but I understand it might be some clippers that come out the box that kind of messed up. But these straight out the box are sharp. Then you have the old school, like, you can't talk about trimmers unless you have the Andis outliner. This right here is the Andis outliner with just the straight blade, you know. I bought these actually after I bought that T outliners. These are pretty good. I mean, once you get these set right, these are great to use for outlines. These right here, Andis T outliners. You can't really see it, but MD Barber Supply sent me a blade. It's a black. The top part of the blade is black, and the other one is like the metal finish. But these right here, like anybody who do design, shape ups, I mean anything, these right here are the perfect clipper to get, the trimmer to get, because you know they're really efficient and they really work. You know, I had these for like years. You know, so I even had to get the cord replaced on these, but you know, these are my favorite trimmers still, next to the Super Liners. Next one I got is the Andis Style Liner M3, which is a pretty good clipper. I mean, trimmer, you know, it's kind of slippery. When I first got them, it was just hard to get them lined up right to where the blade gave me a crisp hairline. Once I got it working, it's cool. The only reason why I really don't use them, because like the case is just real slippery, you know. But, you know, these are a great trimmer to have. Then these right here, the Andis T-Edgers, are the ones that I seen a barber use. And I really liked them because he used them on a kid, and the kid didn't move or whatever. And, you know, at the time, you know, I really didn't have the money to get them. And he had a new pair. So what I did was I traded in my jersey for the trimmers. And here they are. I had sold them, but the guy told me they was smoking, whatever. And he gave them back. I bought them back from him. You know, I used them on myself and my kids. Nothing's wrong with them. I think he just said that because he found his other clippers. So there's those. Then I got the Andis Pro Foil Shaver. I usually use this like on like my clients that got 360 waves. You know, it's like you just use it to clean up the hairs that stick up. It's good for like if you do bald fades, you want to get it real nice and clean, you use it on that. You know, so it's a good electric shaver. And then if you see here, I have the Andis BGRC. I actually have two pair because when I first got these, I bought these off of eBay. The motor was kind of messed up. The guy told me to send them back, and he fixed the motor. Motor was moving kind of slow, which was cool because with the slow motor, it just gave me a good cut. I don't know why, but it just looked a little better. Then he turned around and sent me another set. This was brand new with the charger for free. And I've used these, you know, all the way up until I got the MVP clippers. These, I mean, they're cool. I like them. You know, it was just when you hold these and you hold the MVP clippers, you'll like the MVP clippers better. You know, but I still got them. I really don't use them, so, you know, but that's it for my tools. You know, I just wanted to show you what I work with. This actually ain't all my tools. I got a couple of wall and holsters, but I don't really, you know, use them like that. But just to let you know, this is what I work with. These are my tools. All right, thanks.